Okay, here we go. So the Habs season is over, the playoffs are about to start, and it's time to take a look at the playoff tree here and get my picks in. I've had a couple of requests to make this video, so lads, here you go. But I gotta tell you, there's only about 3 things that I really care about right now heading into this year's playoffs, and they're all of equal importance to me. So, without wasting too much of your precious time, let's, shall I say, skate right into it. My first big thing that I want to see happen, and I'm skipping right to it here. Let's get it out of the way early, guys. I've got the Tampa Bay Lightning defeating the Toronto Maple Leafs in what? Let me see. 4 games, 5 games, 2 games. I'll go about 6 games. How do you like that one, Travis, huh? Jeez. No, before we get too bent out of shape here, trash talking Travis, he's actually a pretty good buddy of mine, okay? I used to play a bit of road hockey with this guy when I was a kid. I think he might have had maybe a few too many concussions because we played hockey around there like a bunch of Neanderthals. And maybe that's why he cheers for the friggin' Leafs. He also wears his boxers outside his pants as well, that sort of thing. Anyway, let's continue cruising along here. I'm going to take the Washington Capitals over the Florida Panthers. Why? Because I think the Panthers are just a little too pretty right now, okay? The expectations for the Panthers are pretty high, but I think the Caps are going to grind out a win over them in the first round. Moving on, I'm going to take the Bruins over the Carolina Hurricanes because they're a bunch of wienerheads over there in Carolina. I mean, this is the kind of shit they do when they win a game, and we can't be having that in the playoffs. The only surge over the next couple of weeks I want to be seeing is a tier surge. Oh, God, I hate the Bruins. Don't click on them. Don't click on them, finger. Don't click on them. He did it. Now on to the Rangers and the Penguins. Is this going to be the last year in a while that the Penguins are going to be capable of making some noise in the postseason? Maybe so, but I'm going to go with the Rangers here. They've got Reeves, they've got friggin' Farmer Fran coaching them. What more do they need? They got this one in the bank. Okay, on to the West now. I'm going to take the Colorado Avalanche over the Nashville Predators just because I think this is going to be the year for the Avalanche. Until about, like 1 minute later into this video. I'm going to take the St. Louis Blues over the Minnesota Wild, but I do think this one's going to be a pretty even series, but I think the Blues, they've got this. Whoa, now listen up and listen very carefully. This is Junkie's big deal number 2 here. I want to see the Calgary Flames take out the Dallas Stars. Okay, it's got to happen. And I want to see the Edmonton Oilers take out the LA Kings. You see where I'm going with this? If you don't, here we go. We're on to round number 2, and this is the one that I was getting at. We got the Oilers versus the Flames, and I think this is something that the world needs to see, okay? At least I need to see it. This would be great for hockey, and what a battle it would be. Kachuk would be annoying as hell. I can honestly see Zach Kassian going to prison during a series like this. Huh? What do you think? Kassian behind bars? No? Anyway, I think the Flames are going to take the Oilers out. Sorry, Oilers fans, but it's just not all of you guys, but a lot of you are still in denial about your goaltending, okay? And I'm sorry to be the guy that's got to tell you, but your goaltending is as old as the dirt on Elliot Friedman's bathtub. And honestly, I like Mike Smith. I really do. But geez, man, they're going to need to keep spraying this guy down with WD-40 before and after every game. And honestly, that's going to be your biggest issue here. Next up, I've got the Avalanche getting an absolute layup over the St. Louis Blues. Easy as pie. And then we're on to Junkie's big deal number 3 here. Check it out, the Lightning. Hey, I didn't forget that easy, you assholes. You've done enough damage over the past couple of years. So, Nikita Kucherov and his 2 light beer intoxicated ass can take a seat. Compliments of the Washington Capitals. Moving on, let's continue ripping through this. I've got the Rangers pulling off a win over the Bruins. Hey, I think it's going to be a tough one, but I think they can do it. On to round number 3 now, and I'm pretty sure you guys are probably already thinking my tree looks a bit weird. And it's about to get a little bit crazier. I've got the Flames beating the Avalanche just because, well, I want them to. And I've got the Rangers taking out the Caps just because Farmer Fran means business. That's just the way I've got it going down. And there we go, what a treat this would be. A Stanley Cup final between the Calgary Flames and the New York Rangers. Let's get some psychedelic noise going here. Bam! Your 2022 Stanley Cup champs, the Calgary Flames. They're gonna bring the cup home to Canada. Everybody's happy, well, except... But yeah, you get the point. Lanny's happy, Theo's happy, Kipper's happy, Iginla, McGrattan, me, and that's it. There you go, there's your spoilers. You don't even have to watch the playoffs now. God, I feel like Frank Saravalli during the draft. Anyway, guys, I'm probably going to be doing some coverage during the playoffs just for the hell of it. If anything crazy happens, I'll tell you all about it. Let me know what you think of this one down in the comment section. Who do you think is going to win the Stanley Cup? Do you think Zach Cassian's going to wind up in jail? Let me know. And hey, see ya.